thugs. You see these thugs? They decided to steal a 7-year-old autistic child's scooter. Let's put up these thugs full mass here, okay? It was a red 3-wheeled scooter. It was stolen from a Kansas Walmart where the child was shopping with his mom on Sunday night. To help recover the stolen scooter, police released these surveillance photos of the 3 women responsible. The photo shows one woman riding it. Let's go to that one. Look at these lawless thugs. 7-year-old Brantley had left the scooter outside the Walmart while his mother, Jennifer Lamo, and him went inside the store. Look at that. Great family, sweet kid, okay? When they left the store, his scooter was gone. When speaking with KMBC News, the mother said, why? Why would you do that? Brantley is autistic and the scooter meant a lot to him. It's sentimental because of a connection to a family friend who helped purchase it. The mother added, and I quote, we were surprised and standing there listening to him ask the customer service in the loss prevention unit, I want my scooter back, please. Thankfully, Brantley did get his scooter back on Tuesday. This story does have a happy ending. The women who took the scooter returned to Monday afternoon once they saw themselves on social media. The police report was sent to city prosecutors to determine possible charges. They were not arrested. Now, maybe this is something that I've missed in my journey on this planet. I have never known someone to steal property and then get caught stealing the property, and the prosecutor says, or the jail or the city says, you know, I'm gonna write a letter to determine if you need to be charged with this or not. Now get out of here. I've never seen that before. You get arrested for stealing. That's how this works. They were not. The women also requested the following statement be shared. They said, and I quote, we all drove to Walmart around 10:20 p.m. on Sunday. Going in, we noticed a tiny old beaten down scooter. It wasn't tied to anything, had no name on it, and had absolutely no one around it. After about an hour, we ended up walking out to see the scooter was still there. It looked abandoned, and we truly thought it didn't belong to anyone since it was so late at night and Walmart was about to close. There's more. After riding it and taking it, which is admission of guilt, by the way, I can say we truly had no intention of stealing it. So after stealing it, you had no intention of stealing it. White privilege is a hell of a drug. We had no intention of stealing it or keeping it forever. This is all a huge misunderstanding, and we would have never taken a little boy's scooter away from him if we had known it belonged to him. You didn't know who it belonged to, so you stole it. Okay. We tried to talk to the mother so we could explain and apologize, but she would not talk to us. They concluded by saying they are regretful, they feel awful, and hope the family can forgive them. We wish there was more we could do to help in the situation. Despite their apology, Brantley's mother said she would like to see the 3 women face consequences. Yeah, all right. Let's go back to this statement that's, right with just white privilege. It was a scooter, it was beat down, it was late, nobody was around, it wasn't tied to anything. That means it's ours. It belongs to us. Damn it, we're white women. A.B., before I go to A.B., put their pictures back up again. All right, thugs. All right, go ahead, A.B. I just wanted to do that one more time.
No, it's okay. I'm here for it because it was like 3 of them, right? That's a gang.
That's a gang, gang affiliated activity.
Gang affiliation, right? And not only are they thugs, but you're a thief because you stole. You don't get to take something because you don't know who it belongs to. That's not your place. That's not your right. You don't get to do that. And you stole from this little boy. I'm confused as to why they are not in jail. We have seen Black people go to jail for way less because you thought a Black person did something, they have been put in jail. Because somebody lied on them and said they did something, they have been put in jail. You admitted to stealing.
Yeah.
That is a criminal offense.
Yeah, it's so interesting because in criminal law, you learn things like you actually don't need to intend to steal it forever. If you have intent to take property that is not yours, you have committed theft. And if the property costs a certain amount of money, well, that's felony theft. We don't know how much the scooter costs. We don't know if it's motorized or not. This could possibly be felony theft based on the value of the scooter. But quite fascinating, right? That it's on camera, it's on video. They admit to it. They are in possession of the property, no ambiguity about the activity, and they have not been charged with anything.